All right, welcome everyone. I am Vinay, founder of Lotus Mania Real Estate, and I am excited to have you join this exclusive workshop on investing in Dubai real estate. Over the next 1 hour, we are going to dive deep into one of the most exciting property markets in the world. So, if you have ever wondered whether Dubai is the right place to invest, how to secure high rental yields, how to get a UAE Golden Visa through property, you will get all your answers tonight. So grab a notepad, and by the end of this session, I'm sure you will have the insights and the confidence to make your next investment in Dubai. Okay, so let's get started. Before we dive into the details, let me quickly introduce who we are and why you should be listening to us today. So we are a boutique real estate brokerage firm and a very trusted name in Dubai's property market. Our clients love us, and each and every one of them has made a lot of money in the last few years through us. In fact, we get a lot of business through referrals and word of mouth. And our expertise is built on real transactions and a deep understanding of what works in the way real estate market. So today I will not be sharing just data, it will be hands-on knowledge which will help you make informed decisions. Okay, so we don't just sell properties, we provide end-to-end solutions to make your Dubai real estate investment seamless and profitable. Our data analysts scan the market every day across more than 650 projects, and we know exactly which projects provide a value to our investors. We are registered channel partners with more than 275 developers across UAE. The amount of data that we go through on a daily basis is unbelievable. Most brokers in this market will not have an idea of more than 5 projects, and they just try to push the clients to buy from those 5 projects only. Our clients, on the other hand, can cherry pick the projects as per their location, budget, developer, amenities, and whatnot. It's a lot of grind, but it's required if we have to be the best in this business. Let me show you what I mean by that. So you can see my screen, right? So this is a database of all the projects that are there in Dubai today. So you can see that these are what more than 2,000 line items, and all these 2,000 line items get updated on a daily basis. And this is the kind of grind that I'm talking about. So at one window, you have at your disposal all the properties that are available in Dubai today. We have our own in-house mortgage experts. We help our clients get a golden visa. We advise our clients when to sell the properties, and we find buyers for them to exit at the right time. We help them rent the properties. Most of our clients are based overseas, and we take their headache of day-to-day management of the property away from them. So I have been in real estate for the last 17 years. In my last assignment, I was the vice president of sales with Shobha Realty. My colleagues Rashmi and Prasoon have held very senior positions in real estate industry as well. Between the three of us, we carry more than 40 years of real estate experience. Okay, so that behind us, let us dive in. Why Dubai? One of the biggest reasons Dubai stands out as a top investment destination is its tax-free income and exceptionally high rental yields. Unlike many global markets where rental income is heavily taxed, Dubai lets you keep 100% of your earnings. On top of that, Dubai offers some of the highest rental yields in the world. Rental yields in Dubai average between 7 to 9%, which is much better than cities like London, New York, or Singapore for that matter. Now, fast growing, the second, before we go on to the second thing, I want to focus a bit more on the high rental yield part. Now, this is a report which is shared by UBS, the Swiss bank, every year, where they try to. It's called the UBS Global Real Estate Bubble Index. So, in this report, they try to analyze how many years does it take for a property in all these cities to earn back the cost of the property through rentals. So you can see in this chart that Dubai stands at the very bottom of this list. So what it means is, in Dubai, if you have bought a property within 15 years through rent, you can recover the cost of the property, which is fantastic, right? The lower the number, the better it is. So exactly the 7 to 8% return that I spoke about, which means in 15 years you will get back your cost of your property. On top of that, the mortgage rates in Dubai are lower than the rental yields. Dubai is probably one of the very few markets across the world where the rental yield is 7 to 8% and mortgage rates are 4% for residents, and for non-residents it's around 5.5%. By the way, non-residents can also get a mortgage in Dubai up to 60%, 60 to 65%. All right. Second most important factor, political and economic stability. This is perhaps the most important factor when it comes to safeguarding your the value of your property. So, Dubai is one of the most stable politically and economically. And let's look at what's happening in UAE. The economic, why, when I say that it is economically stable, let me delve a bit more into that. Now, oil contributes less than 1% to Dubai's economy. This is something which is against the general perception about Dubai. So the most important industries in Dubai are retail, logistics, banking, tourism, hospitality, etc. So Dubai is growing despite the geopolitical uncertainty across the world. Dubai is one of the fastest growing economies. UAE in general is one of the fastest growing economies in entire GCC region. Last year we grew at 3.8%. This year the growth is projected to be 6.7%, which is roughly double than last year. It is a very, very safe city. Both UAE and Dubai are consistently ranked as one of the safest cities in the world, safest cities and safest countries across the world. And the bureaucracy is extremely efficient. In fact, some of the policies which the government has rolled out in the recent past are one of the prime factors why Dubai real estate is booming today. I'll come to that bit later. Because of all this political and economic stability, the tax-free status, a safe city, Dubai is attracting the maximum number of millionaires in across any city in the world today. So last year, 6,700 millionaires relocated to Dubai. Now, Dubai is a small city end of the day, right? What happens when so many millionaires shift to one city? They open up companies, right? They generate employment. They attract more and more people to come and work in those companies. When these people come in, it further leads to more requirement of more houses, and it leads to a real estate boom. And this is exactly what is happening in Dubai today. Golden visa is again one of the most important factors when it comes to it has helped real estate a lot. Let me tell you quickly what a golden visa is. I'm sure most of you would know this already, but golden visa is a long-term visa which is valid for 10 years. And with this visa, you can work in UAE, you can live in UAE, you can sponsor family members, you can sponsor mates, you can sponsor your parents. And unlike a normal visa, with a normal visa, you have to enter UAE once every 6 months. With a golden visa, that requirement is also not there. You can stay outside the UAE for the full 10 years if you want, and your visa will still be valid. To get a golden visa through property, your property investment should be minimum 2 million dirhams. And it can be spread across multiple properties, and the properties should be residential or commercial. It cannot be like a labor camp or any such properties. So a normal property, residential or commercial, multiple properties is also okay. If there are two people who are not related by blood, let's say two friends are buying one single property, then both of them can also apply provided their share is at least 2 million. So it's fairly simple and it's quite fast. You buy a property, you get your title deed, and once you apply within 3 or 4 weeks, you can get your golden visa. So it's quite fast and easy to get. Okay, prices. I'm sure most of you would know the prices that are there in London as a city, and the same thing is happen. So let me come straight to the point. The prices in Dubai are much lower than any other major city in the world. Look at these three charts. This is again the same report which UBS publishes every year. So I have taken this snapshot for the last 3 years, 2021, 22, and 24. And in this chart, UBS has tried to find out whether the prices in all these cities are at the risk of a bubble or not, whether they are undervalued, fair valued, or overvalued. In 2021, Dubai was at the bottom of this list. Prices were undervalued in Dubai. In 2022, it went up just one notch. In 2024, after all the boom that Dubai has seen, we are still in the bottom half of this list. And prices are still moderate. They are not elevated or high or overly valued at all. I don't know how many of you have been to Dubai, but with the kind of infrastructure, the tax-free status, the political and economic stability Dubai offers, believe me, the prices are still very, very affordable. You go to any, you look up any prime real estate in cities like London, New York, Hong Kong, prices will be upwards of $25,000 per square meter. Dubai offers luxury properties at $4,000 to $6,000 per square meter for premium locations. That means you can own a high-end waterfront skyline view property in Dubai for roughly 1/4 or 1/5 of the cost of what you would pay in other global financial hubs. On top of that, Dubai is tax-free and gives a very high rental yield. So the returns on your investment are even more attractive. Okay, so the $1,000,000 question, will it grow further? To understand, let's go back 10 years and see how the prices have grown in the last 10 years. In 2014, the average price per square feet in Dubai was 1,000 dirhams per square feet, roughly 1,000 dirhams per square feet. It dipped during COVID, came to roughly 900 dirhams. And today, in December, as of December 2024, the prices were roughly 1,500 dirhams per square feet. So, again, it goes against the popular perception that prices in the last 4 or 5 years have gone through the roof. They have not. In the last 10 years, prices have gone up by only 500 dirhams per square feet, roughly 50%, which is nothing for a global financial hub like Dubai. This is just the tip of the iceberg. Prices seem elevated because the base went artificially low during COVID. The kind of infrastructure developments that are happening in Dubai, believe me, this is just the start of a very long story. It is going to grow multiple fold from here on. Now, how does the real estate of a country grow? We have to understand the factors and whether those factors are playing out today in Dubai or not. That's how we will understand whether the real estate prices in Dubai are going to grow in the future or not. So these are the 10 major drivers of real estate in any city, in any part of the world. Economic growth and stability. Dubai has a non-oil economy. It is driven by tourism, trade, and finance. It fuels steady real estate demand. Population growth and urbanization. Dubai's population is expected to hit 5.8 million by 2040. Today, it is 3.5 million. So we are talking about roughly 125,000 people moving to Dubai every year till 2040, at least till 2040. How many houses are getting ready in Dubai every year? Roughly 55 to 60,000. So there's a huge mismatch in the demand and supply of Dubai. And this is going to continue for the next few years. Such huge mismatch in demand and supply cannot be plugged in one day. And that is the main reason why rentals are going through the roof in Dubai. You know, I'm telling from personal experience, 2 years back, the house for which I was paying 90,000 dirhams per year, today I'm paying 170,000. Prices have doubled in the last 2 years. Government policies and regulations, 0% property tax, 10-year golden visa. These are fantastic policies rolled out by the government. And these are attracting the top talent and people from across the globe to Dubai. Infrastructure and mega projects. Dubai is known for the mega projects that it has developed. There are so many of them. Burj Khalifa is there, Palm Jumeirah is there, and Dubai is continuing on that path. I will speak about it in a bit more detail as we go further. Supply and demand dynamics. I just spoke about that. There's a huge mismatch. Uh, and by the way, the offerings of payment plans and prices from multiple Dubai developers are fantastic, which you will not find in any other major city in the world. Financing and mortgage accessibility, one of the very important factors for growth of real estate in any city. Dubai offers financing and mortgage to even non-residents. You may be in any part of the world, you can still get a 65% mortgage, up to 65%, depending on your salary or financial status. Political and legal stability is something which we've already talked about. Tourism and global, and of course, Dubai is one of the best places when it comes to tourism. Airbnb Dubai is performing the best in Dubai across the globe. That itself shows the tourism capability of Dubai. Currency strength. The currency of UAE dirham is pegged to the dollar, and dollar has been doing extremely well. It is the major currency across the world, so it safeguards dirham against any currency fluctuation. In fact, any property which is if any investment done in UAE usually appreciates just because of the currency appreciation. Forget the market swings. Just because of the currency appreciations, your property will grow by 4 to 5% every year. And Dubai offers an extremely cosmopolitan lifestyle. People from more than 140 countries live in Dubai peacefully without any problems, and it's a fantastic lifestyle which Dubai offers to the residents. Now, I would like to talk about two very important and very major infrastructure projects which are going on in Dubai right now. And these two projects will lead to a huge real estate. They are already leading to a huge real estate boom in and around these locations. First one is the Al Maktoum International Airport. This is going to be the biggest airport in the world. And it is going to be a global logistic hub of tomorrow. It is spread across 70 square kilometers. Square kilometers. It will have 400 gates, a capacity of 260 million people, passengers every year. It is already operational. Few flights are flying from there anyways, but it will be fully operational by 2033. And once it's ready, more than a million people will live in and around this airport. More than a million people. Today, the entire population of Dubai is 3.5. So you can understand the scale that I'm talking about. More than roughly one third of the population of Dubai will be staying in and around the airport. Second is Expo City. All of us know about Expo City. Dubai hosted the World Expo in 2021. It was a game changer for real estate investment. It was the world's largest event, which ran for 6 months during that time. And to host that event, Dubai had created a fantastic infrastructure of roads, bridges. So many buildings were built. A world-class amphitheater was built. A metro line was constructed specifically for to ferry passengers to Expo and back. And Expo today, all that infrastructure in Expo today still exists. It's a beautiful property right next to the upcoming Al Maktoum Airport. Today, Expo City is inviting all the top companies across the world to set up their headquarters there. More than 40,000 professionals will be working in Expo City in the next few years. They are making 140,000 square meters of event hosting. The World Trade Center is being shifted to Expo City, and that is going to be tripled in size. So more than 600 events will happen in Expo City every year. We are talking about more than 100 million people coming to Expo every year. The number of houses that are going to be built inside Expo will be roughly 1,000. 1,000 houses, and you can imagine the influx of people. And you can imagine the demand, the future capital appreciation of these properties inside Expo, in and around Expo, I mean. But the biggest demand will be for properties which are already inside the Expo. So these are two major infrastructure projects that are going to redefine the landscape of Dubai real estate in the next few years. So, ladies and gentlemen, the point is that we are just starting. I know Dubai has seen a good appreciation in the last 3 4 years, but this is just the start. The real story is still to unfold. So Dubai is a extremely safe destination to invest in. Is available at a properties are available at a very attractive price point even today. It is still not late. Now, just a few important points. Buying a property in Dubai is probably one of the easiest across the world. You do not need to physically come to Dubai. Everything can happen online. Even the title deeds are sent online by the Dubai Land Department. You can transfer money from you can wire transfer the money from any part of the world, and it is very super easy and super quick. Mortgage is available. Up to 5 people can buy any property. Mortgage rates are roughly 5.5%, and up to 60%, 60 to 65% can be availed for by non-residents. Okay, so there are two types of properties which you can buy. Of course, this is a generic information, primary or secondary. Primary is a property which you buy directly from the developer, where you pay money directly to the developer's account. Developer takes the hassle of your property registration, and it's a property which is usually under construction most of the times. You get a payment plan of 3 to 4 years, so you pay slowly, and you enjoy the capital appreciation during this time. And mostly you will not have to pay any commission on such a sale. Secondary sales is a sales which is basically a resale. You buy from somebody who has already bought from the developer in the past. In this case, the onus of registration is on the buyer and seller. They have to do it themselves, and this is where things get tricky for non-residents especially. If the property is ready, so I will come to the tricky part in a bit. If the property is ready, you can start your rental income from day one. But usually, you have already paid a premium for that property, so the capital appreciation is not as high as it is in a primary sale. You need a local bank account if you have to buy a secondary property in Dubai, and of course, the full amount is required upfront. You usually do not have any payment plan. And in a secondary sale, usually you have to pay 2% of the property value as a commission. Okay. So why I am focusing on secondary sales is because a lot of our clients, they come with the requirement of buying a ready property. And so obviously they are not aware of the intricacies involved in buying a ready property. And this is where everybody gets stuck, and the entire experience of buying a property here becomes extremely painful. The thing is that for any secondary sale, the buyer and seller have to go to a trustee office for the transfer of title. And trustee office does not accept any check or any mode of payment if it is not local. You cannot present an outstation check, and without a local bank account, how do you do? I mean, there's no way out. Anyway, so I will not spend too much time on this. This is a technical thing which may not be applicable to anyone. So if somebody has any questions, we can always discuss offline. These are the top developers of Dubai. Emaar, of course, is the biggest and the most trusted developer. They have built most of the known communities across Dubai, including Burj Khalifa, Dubai downtown, Marina, and all. Shobha and Damac are two private developers, have done exceptionally well in the last few years, have grown very fast in the last few years. Both of them are known for their own strengths. Nakheel is again a government developer. Nakheel is the company which built entire Palm Jumeirah and a few other very beautiful and very big communities. And then there are others which hold the shares in single digits. All right, so this is the reason why all of you are here, right? To find out which are the top areas to invest. If we invest in Dubai, which are the top areas to invest in Dubai? I will again go back to the two infrastructure projects, Al Maktoum Airport and Expo City. And that is where this is the location where it is a pot of gold if you invest there. The kind of appreciation that this entire area, you can see my mouse, right? So this circle that I have made here, this is the area which is called Dubai South. This is the Al Maktoum Airport. Somewhere here, this hashed corner is Expo City. This area will the kind of demand that we are already seeing in this area is unprecedented. See, there are two basic rules when it comes to property investment. One, you should be investing in an area which is not fully developed yet. Second, you should be investing in an area where the entire government is government has taken the onus upon itself to develop that area. This area qualifies on both those fronts. Wherever Dubai government has put its focus on, those areas have given amazing returns in the past, be it downtown Dubai, be it Palm Jumeirah, Palm Jebel Ali. Al Maktoum Airport and Expo City are the next areas which are, in fact, Expo City has been identified as one of the key economic hubs for Dubai 2040 master plan. The ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed, he is himself present at a few occasions to unveil new plans for Expo City and all. This almost never happens for any project. So you can realize the importance that this area holds for Dubai as a city. All right. So within this, which are the top projects for investment? Now we have developed our own framework we have developed these parameters, identified these parameters, which are responsible for future capital appreciation in any project. The developer should be reputed, and this is extremely important for people who are not living in the way. It should be well connected. There should be a very strong future infrastructure development story. There should be job potential. Should be the price should be appealing, and the payment plan should be fantastic. Based on all these parameters, we have identified a project by Emaar called Terra Heights, which we feel is going to be and give an amazing return to whoever invests in this project today. Let me delve a bit deeper into this project. So let me show you the location. Okay. All of you can see my screen, right? All right. So this is Expo City. Let me zoom out a bit just to give a perspective. So this is Expo City. And this here is the Al Maktoum Airport. It is roughly 10 minutes from Expo City. And all this land in between is yet to be developed. Probably it will be an extension of the airport, or some events hosting facilities will be built here. So, and let me just zoom in. The rates in Expo City today vary between 2,500 dirhams to 3,000 dirhams per square feet. We have this project which is by Emaar, again, the most trusted developer in Dubai. On the metro line, this is a metro line that you can see here. On the metro, just 5 minutes walking distance from a metro line, next to a very big mall which Emaar is making. This is the mall that which Emaar itself is developing. This is the mall. and available at a fantastic price of let me open the let me open the thing again. Just give me 1 second. All right, so this is what I'm talking about. It's called Terra Heights Expo Living. This is the view that you get. This here is the metro line. Just give me 1 second. Yes, so this is the metro line that we just spoke about. This dome that you see here is the Expo City. Fantastic connectivity directly on the metro line with all amenities inside: parks, swimming pool, gymnasium, restaurants, retail component. Only 1 and 2 bedroom apartments with a price point of less than 2000 dirhams per square feet. It is basically a roughly 25% discount or even more than that compared to the prices which are going on in Expo City. Expo City, by the way, is also being developed by a government developer. Emaar is also a semi-government developer with a much stronger history of developing projects. I am surprised why this project is available at this price point. We still have around 30 to 35 units available, but for some reason it is. So let me come back to my screen again. Yeah, so this is a fantastic opportunity available today, Emaar Terra Heights. If any of you are interested in this, you can always connect with me one on one after the meeting. So this is one project, only 1 and 2 bedroom apartments. Just imagine 100 million people will be visiting this entire area in the next few years. Just imagine the kind of short-term rental demand it will be for these properties. And anyways, this property is not ready yet. It will be built by 2029, I think. So you have to pay over the course of next 4 years or so. So it's a very easy payment plan. Fantastic capital appreciation is going to happen. It's a no-brainer. And even if you decide to keep the property after it's ready, the kind of rental yield that you will receive from this property is going to be amazing. Moving on. So I told you that we work with almost every developer in this country. So we have identified a few other projects which are again very very good options for investments. So some of these are villas, some are townhouses, apartments, available at different price points, of course. We have so this is one project that I wanted to mention about. Comes with a fantastic payment plan, not as well known as Emaar, but very respected developer in the city. They are owners of a few five-star hotels in Dubai, have multiple businesses. Uh, Prices for a studio start from roughly 160,000 British pounds. Payment plan is something that I wanted to talk about. 20% you pay as down payment, and the next 80% you can pay in 1% over the next 80 months. Handover will be in May 2028. So basically, at once you have paid 56%, you will get the handover, and balance 44% you pay in the next 44 months after you take the possession. So you can start earning rental from your property only after paying 56% amount, which is fantastic. And it's close to academic city, so a lot of demand will be there for rental in that area. A lot of students come study in academic city and they're looking for accommodation there. It is an excellent connectivity. Business Bay is just 15 to 20 minutes from by road. There is a future metro line which is planned. So once that metro line is operational, the prices will further go in that location. Again, a very, very good opportunity available at a very small price point. All right, so I want to talk about one more project. I will just take 5 minutes more. But this is something which is very, very important. People from probably every country in Europe are buying in this project, and this is something that I would like to talk about today. I'm sure many of you would have heard about this. The project is called Shobha Sinia Island. See, real estate is always sold on the basis of stories. Once the property is developed, by then the prices have already gone up. A smart investor has to put in the money when the place is still not developed fully. Now, let me tell you the story about Shobha Sinia Island. The story for Shobha Sinia Island is the Wynn Casino that is coming up in Marjan Island in Ras Al Khaimah, which is roughly 15 minutes away from Shobha Sinia Island. Now, Wynn Casino is going to be the biggest casino in the world, and it is going to start in January 2028. Once this is operational, believe you me, any tourist who is landing in UAE will make it a point to come to this location also. And UAE is projecting that almost 100 million visitors will be coming to this location once the casino is ready. The future is amazing for this location. The prices have already, because of this thing, people are buying a lot. By the way, just Shobha Sinia Island, Shobha has sold close to 15 billion dirhams worth of property in the last 1 year. This is the construction status of casino. It was taken around 2 months back, so construction has progressed even further. So you can see that it is going work is going on 24/7 on this location. So Shobha Sinia Island is a natural island which is just 15 minutes away from this location. Shobha is developing this in a joint venture with the ruler of Al Quwain. They have and it's an island in the 1 kilometer inside the sea. It is connected by a bridge. The only way to reach this island is through the bridge or through a yacht. It will have a golf course, five-star hotels. So it is being built like a luxury resort. I'll show you some of the renders as we go ahead. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4 bed apartments and 4, 5, and 6 bedroom villas there. Handover will start happening from January 27, but the current phases will be handed over by December 28 or March 2029. Now this Shobha, because Shobha offers the best quality in UAE. Usually Shobha properties are available at a premium to any property which is in that neighborhood. This is the only location where Shobha this property is selling at a slightly lower rate than the other properties available on Al Marjan Island, because this was a new city for Shobha, and they wanted to give the best rate. They didn't want to take a wrong call on the pricing, so they were very careful, and the prices are still very, very attractive. Shobha is selling this property at a rate of roughly 2,400 to 2,500 dirhams per square feet. Sea facing property on the island with every amenity there around. Similar properties on Marjan Island near Wynn Casino are going between 3,000 to 3,500 dirhams per square feet. So this is available at a roughly 30% discount than the rest of the market. Shobha quality. And in a minute, I will show you how the island looks like today. One more thing. You buy any property in Dubai or any other emirate, you have to pay 4% registration charge at the time of buying the property. In this case, 4% is payable at the time of handover. So any investor who is just looking to for a property from an investment standpoint, they straight away save that 4% value, because you do not have to pay. Before you take the handover, you can sell the property and you can save on that 4%. All right. So this is how the island looks like. It is stunning. It has mangroves. You can see flamingos. You can see gazelles running around there. Uh, it's a treat to the eyes, and Shobha is going to preserve all this natural greenery, all this flora and fauna on the island. It is going to be preserved, and everything will be built without disturbing the natural balance of this island. This is how the island will look like once it's ready. So all these are different clusters which Shobha has already launched. Right now they are selling. This is the latest cluster somewhere here. This is the Marina side, Marina cluster, which is of course we have availability here in these clusters also. But it is stunning. You can see endless sea. It is blue water, pristine virgin beaches, and available at a very very attractive ticket size of roughly 1.3 million dirhams. 1.3 million dirhams is roughly 260,000 pounds. So again with a payment plan, so it's a fantastic investment in my view. Because of the Wynn Casino, for an Airbnb, this is going to be an amazing investment for short-term rental purposes. All right, so this was from me. If anybody has any questions, I'll be happy to take the questions now. And if anybody wants to connect one-on-one, we can of course do that as well. Anyone?
So I have a question. It's
Yes, ma'am.
Gul here.
Yeah.
Right now, I do understand it's a world crash. Properties time is actually in place. So just like UK, Toronto, everywhere, my families are all over the world. Even one family is moving to Dubai. We do actually see the crash in property market.
Mhm.
So it's very unstable. So according to the history, is that the right time to invest? Obviously, I don't know. It's quite uncertainty, if you know what I mean.
I know there is uncertainty in most of the parts of the world today, but Dubai has a. I mean, whenever any problem happens in any part of the world, Dubai usually benefits from that. I mean, you can look at the recent past. Russia and Ukraine went through a war. A lot of people moved to Dubai. Dubai real estate went through the roof. Of late, a lot of people from US have been investing in Dubai. People from all over Europe who are fed up of the high taxes in those countries, they are moving to Dubai. People are moving their entire companies to Dubai. So I understand the entire world is going through a turmoil right now, but Dubai is a island of stability in my view, and prices are going to go up in this
Sure.
location.
Thank you. That's it.
Okay.
Hi, this side here.
Hi, Mr. Said.
We have been talking about the new development on Dubai South.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because the airport is moving by 2033, as you said,
Mm-hmm.
right? But what about the old part of Dubai? There are so many other projects which I'm going through near downtown, near Dera, or you may happen to say near the Frame, and the Emaar itself is building a big project of Dubai Creek Harbor. And there are other good projects coming up in near, I think, if I'm right, Silicon Oasis, if I'm called. I don't know how far is that. Okay, so what do you think about those projects? Because even those projects are being developed with a reputed developer from UAE as well.
I understand. It's just that because I mentioned only one or two projects, it doesn't mean that the other projects are not good. It was my evaluation that if someone has to pick a project with the highest chances of capital appreciation, uh, then these are the few projects that I felt are the best value for money. Of course, if you're living in Dubai, everybody has a different preference for a property, right? Somebody may not want to go to Dubai South. Somebody's kids may be studying in some specific school, so they want a property in a specific area. Somebody's workplace may be such that they want property in a specific. So properties in are selling in all across Dubai. So just because this is good doesn't make the others bad, right? So
Copy that. Okay.
yeah.
Which area would you recommend for the children and families, literally? I know if somebody wants to move here, I just want to know on that point of view. So mainly British.
So Shobha Heartland is a fantastic place to invest. Shobha is making another community called Shobha Heartland 2, just 10 to 15 minutes away from Business Bay and downtown. Both these communities have got British schools inside the communities, and they have apartments and villas. Fantastic communities. I mean, if we can connect offline, I can show you we can have another Zoom call probably. I can take you through the details of Shobha Heartland too. This is a project like nothing else that Dubai has seen in terms of scale and the kind of amenities it offers. Beautiful, beautiful property with a school inside. I think that is one of the best. Then we have Dubai Hills. Actually, there are a lot of communities, but closest to Business Bay and downtown is Shobha Heartland.
And how do you compare between the Creek Harbor and the Heartland? Because I think both are close by, yeah.
Creek Harbor is also fantastic. I mean, no doubt about it. Creek Harbor also has most of the amenities, but it's a further, I think, 10 minutes more ahead than Shobha Heartland from Business Bay. I mean,
Hi, sorry, I dropped off midway. You might have covered it. What's the starting price of the properties to invest?
for 2 bedroom,
Yeah.
you're talking about Shobha Heartland or in general?
Either one of those. If you can give me both, that'd be helpful.
In Shobha Heartland, a 2 bedroom would typically start around 2.5 million dirhams.
Okay, and the other area that you said?
I mean, like in Dubai South, this MR property that I just spoke about, this is roughly 2 million dirhams.
Okay, thank you.
And
They're one bedroom, are they? Are they normally one bedroom?
we have 1 bedroom also. So one beds will be roughly 1.6 million or so.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe I think I would actually connect after this call or something, or maybe somewhere we can plan and schedule a call again.
Of course,
That would-
of course.
Thank you.
All right, ma'am. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if there are no more questions, we can end the call now. If any of you feel you can always, I'm sure you are in touch with someone or the other from my team. You can get back to them and we can connect one-on-one. Thank you for joining us today. It was a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.